take another sip.
We are dyeing my hair today. And what color are we dyeing it? Okay, so here's the situation. I've had ghost roots for a while now. I previously have dyed them red. They've also just been blonde like this for a while. But I'm feeling like changing something, and so today we're gonna try to dye them purple. I bleached my roots 2 days ago, so they are nice and fresh. My scalp is still recovering. This is a semi-permanent hair dye, which I think you're supposed to apply to clean towel dry hair, but I've always just applied it to dry, kind of dirty hair. Currently it's not that dirty yet, it's day 2. Also, if you see banding, just ignore it, please. That's what I do. So I currently have day 2 hair, and we're just gonna hope that it sticks. Here are the possible outcomes that I'm expecting this to have. Positive outcome number 1. My roots will be purple. That is the goal. On the bottle it looks quite pinky purple. I'm hoping for a more purpley purple, which on the website it does look more purpley purple, so that's what we're going for. Positive outcome number 2. The purple won't really show, but the yellow tones in my bleached parts will be more neutralized. If that happens, I will also be quite happy with that. And then we have the negative outcomes, which I'm kind of worried about. Negative outcome number 1, it doesn't stick because my hair is dirty. And then negative outcome number 2 is that it sticks in some parts, like in the really whitish parts of my hair, that it will stick there, but that it won't stick in the more yellow tones that I still have going on. And then I would have some purple parts and some yellow parts, and that would be... I really hope that doesn't happen. I'm gonna change my shirt, I'll be right back, and then we can start dyeing. New shirt. Now, step 1, clear your bathroom of any items that you don't want to accidentally get purple dye on. I once was dyeing my hair black and a blob of dye flew onto our door. And then I tried to rub it off, I tried to scrub it off, and then I just took the original paint off. Time to dye. I have 3 bottles of the dye. I'm probably not gonna need all of these since I'm only doing my roots. Now we brush our hair and then we put sections in our hair. And what I like to do is I like to go up from behind my ear and part that as a section. So I now have one sectioned off, and then we have this whole back part still of hair. And I like to just split that in half as well. Clip that up. I do not look good right now, but if you have a little handheld mirror, that's really useful to see the back of your head. Now we dye. Oh my god, it looks really dark in there. I wasn't expecting it to be that dark. What the hell? Don't use your teeth to open containers, people. It's really dark. Now you could just do this with your hands and gloves, but I have this brush, so might as well use it. Oh my god, I'm doing it. It's really dark. I didn't expect the dye to be this dark. I really don't want dark purple hair, to be honest. I should have put Vaseline on my face. I didn't. Should I still do it? I really don't feel like going to get my Vaseline. Undo the clip of my bottom section, and then I take the back of my brush and I just stick it through and grab a next little layer. I'm going to finish this section and then I'll come back in a second. Okay, so my first section is done. I'm just going to continue with the next section. I'm also making a bread. My bread is almost done, so I'm going to have to go take that out of the oven in a second. My bread is done. Let's go look at it. So, she's fucking gorgeous. Look how beautiful. Wow. Okay, back to business. Okay, I've arrived at the final layer of my second section. I've also almost finished my first bottle, just for if you want to get an idea of how much dye goes into your hair. We're starting the final section. Let me put this side just up for now. Doesn't need to be perfect. There we go. And then let me take this side, and then I'm just gonna go and grab sections like this and put the rest up. But this is a really big section, hold on. So you have your section. Oh my god, there's dye on my face. You have your section and you want to paint the bottom. Make sure you get everything, even these little hairs. And then at the front of your face, you want to try to get kind of a clean line. So if the dye would stain your face, it would be clear that it's dark. I say as my hands are dark purple. I find that doing the ends of your hair is easier if you do it with your hands. Excuse me. Okay, my camera has died, so I need to charge it, but I just wanted to come on and show you that I hope I have covered all of my hair that needs to be covered. I really hope there are no spots, but we're gonna have to see once it rinses out. I'm gonna leave this on for like 25 more minutes. I'm watching a class, so I'm just gonna finish watching that. And then I'm gonna rinse it out. Usually I shampoo it when I rinse. I never read these. Apply crazy colors, leave for 15 to 30 minutes, then rinse thoroughly. So you don't need to shampoo it. So I'm gonna wait a little longer, and then I'm gonna rinse it in the shower, and then I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, I've just gotten out of the shower. I haven't looked at it yet, except for this little piece. She's purple. She's very much purple. Oh my god! It's really purple. Also, I know it's on my skin still, but that it'll fade. It's really purple. Okay, I'm not sure how even it is, but that's also really hard to tell when it's still wet. Sometimes your hair looks really bad when it's still wet, and then it dries, and then it's really not the end of the world. I'm going to let this air dry, and then I'll come back to show you. Okay, hi. I always get really lazy finishing these, and then I don't end up filming a result clip. But so this is basically how it ended up looking. I wasn't sure if I liked it at first. I liked the way it came out. I just wasn't sure if I liked the color with my face. But then I found my confidence. I love it.